Question number 1. This weather chart shows the highest and the lowest temperatures in a town on 5 days in March. And we've got to answer which day has the greatest difference between the highest and lowest temperatures. Well, to find the greatest difference, we need to find the greatest gap, the biggest gap between the highest and lowest temperatures. So in order for us to do that, we need to basically figure out what all the gaps are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a quick number line on each day. Now they've actually done the numbers the wrong way round because it would help us to put the highest numbers at the end of the number line. So on Monday, the highest number is 7. Tuesday, the highest number is 7. Wednesday, it's 8. Thursday, it's 9. Friday, it's 4. The lowest number should really go the other end of the number line, the start of the number line. So Monday, the lowest is 0. -2 Tuesday, -2 Wednesday. Thursday is 1. And Friday is -5. So all I've actually done there is I've swapped the highest and lowest numbers round to be at the right end of the number line. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to put a 0 in the number line, and we're going to use the 0 to help us find the gap between each highest and lowest number. So for Monday, we've basically got 0 to 0 is 0, and 0 up to 7 is 7. Put those two together, that's a total gap. We'll write a little total at the side, so that's 0 and 7 is 7, so that's a gap of 7. For Tuesday, we're going from -2 to 0, which is a gap of 2, and from 0 up to 7. Well, that's a gap of 2 plus a gap of 7, which makes a total gap of 9. For Wednesday, -2 up to 0 is 2, and 0 up to 8 is 8. Put that together, 2 and 8 is a total gap of 10. On Thursday, well, this one doesn't actually make sense to have 0 in between them, because 1 and 9 are both the same side of 0, so we might as well just cross out the 0. 0 isn't between 1 and 9, they're both bigger than 0. So we just need to find the gap from 1 to 9. For 1 to 9, that's a gap of 8. And on Friday, -5 to 0 is 5, and 0 up to 4 is 4. Put those two together, that's a total gap of 9. Now we can actually look at these numbers and figure out which day has the greatest difference. Well, the day with the greatest difference is going to be Wednesday, because that has a difference of 10. And that's bigger than any of the other days. So the first answer that we're looking for is Wednesday. The second part of the question said, what is the difference between the lowest temperatures on Thursday and Friday? Well, the lowest temperature on Thursday is this +1 here. And the lowest temperature on Friday is this -5. So we need to find the gap between +1 and -5. Now we're basically going to do it in exactly the same way. Do our number line. +1 is at the biggest end of the number line. -5 is at the smallest end of the number line. 0 is somewhere in between. And now you find the separate gaps using 0 to help. Well, 0 up to 1 is a gap of 1. And 0 down to -5 is a gap of 5. Put those two together, 5 and 1 gives you 6. So that's a total gap of 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. So the answer to that question is 6 degrees.